Hello, everybody, and we're back. Been a while, I haven't been really active this past few weeks. 1 week, just 1 week. It's because I've been doing stuff. If you don't know, some do know. Starting my own uh, cocktail brand. And these are some samples of it. As you see, every time I posted or recorded, you see more and more cans. These are samples of different ideas. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, let's go anyway. Today, I want to talk about what's happening right now in London, in this culture. The word now, so these past few years, the words that's been used a lot is culture and content and culture, content, and opinions. Honestly, everyone has their opinions. I rate that, I get that, I understand that, I really do. But it's coming to a point where it's not even entertaining anymore. It's more toxic. That's for people. Some people love this. Some people love controversy. I personally don't, and I think many people don't. It's like we're losing I won't say UK culture. I think we're losing what made us enjoy UK culture. Because we had, what I remember anyway, that we had so many things going on. Okay, well, let's go back 3 years. So 2000 and, I'm 35, so 2007, I was 17, 16. And it was all about mixtapes. I'm from South London, so the thing is, I never got to experience the East London vibe when they were doing the whole pirate radio, stations and freestyling. We used to freestyle on ends on our camera phones, Sony Ericssons, but I never experienced the whole going to radio stations, private radio stations, turning older houses or turning old flats into illegal stations. You know what I mean? So that was 2006, 2007 times for me, I remember. 10 years later, or 5 years later, in 23, and then it was a vibe of Afro swing music. But that was due to the university segment. Songs grew, got bigger, got more popular due to the university rap. I can see it's coming back now, so I do like that. But there was a vibe in UK music at that moment where it was just every time you put on YouTube or you put on a song, there's a banger, there's another hit. Now, I was 22. That was when I was 23. Yeah, so 23, 24, I started doing music as well. You know what I mean? So I did pop music because I enjoy pop music, but pop music-ish. I like songs with a melody and a catchy hook because I grew up on grime. Before I rapped or wrote a song, it was a grime song, a grime beat, a grime this, a grime that. So naturally, when I went into rap and pop singy type stuff, I wanted melodies, I wanted repetition. That's what I grew up on, that's what I liked. But now, 35 years old, music for me, honestly, has gone downhill. Not because it's bad music, it's that there's no vibe. It's like I could tell, back in the day, I can tell he was from East, he was from North, he was from South, he was from West, he was from out of town. The beat choices, how they rap, how they dressed, now everything is just blurred together, and that's fine. I hear that. You know, I remember the times when you guys had East had all the gram MCs. East had all the gram MCs. I remember East had every single man. East had all the gram MCs. Every single one of them. Fire, Titch, Dizzy, D Double, Cruiser, who else? Is I'm going back. Is Temper T. Oh, President T, Temper T, Bizzle. You know what I mean? The Morph, all that stuff. In South, we had gram MCs. We had Dog Pound. We had Roadside G's. We had what's that group called again? There's a group called, is it Killer? I think Killer P was in it. Soul What Crew. Is it Soul What? Yeah, Soul What Crew. We had but you know what I'm talking from anyway. North, I wasn't too Skeppy, Frisco, whole boy better know movement, Jammers from East. West, was there West grime MCs? Of course there was. Of course. But the point I'm trying to make is you can tell who's where. South was more greasy. Like Roadside, RA, Elms, Digger, Dan Diggers, sorry, Smiley, Den, like Kaiser was on the beat. Bro, this was my upbringing. Like this is what I listened to, this is what I played, this is what I went back on. Loved it. Rap came in, there was obviously the PDC Mandem, there was Gigs, there was Lewisham, but it was different. How the PDC Mandem rapped and how the Peckham, still South, but how the Brixton guys used to rap and how the Peckham boys used to rap was completely different. Even if you go back at it, it was completely different. But we both enjoyed. We enjoyed. East rappers, they had a certain twang Northwest rappers had a certain twang. They had more Caribbean. You know what I mean? More like yard inspiration. Just the way they moved, the way they rapped, the way they spoke. But that's the area they grew up in. Even Scratch was saying, Scratch is from, I think, Ghana. But people thought he was Caribbean, just the way he moved. But that's a Northwest. That's the Northwest movement. That what are we looking for? That characteristic anyway. Chilled back, wave. Cool. South, dirty South. We was always seen as some demons, some devils. Like, I remember going to North, going on a date, and before I got there, it's so bad. I was talking to another girl there. I got to the date. She said, "Oh, where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Brixton." She said, "Oh, you come here for beef?" I said, "No. Why would I come North for beef?" Makes no sense to me personally anyway. I had no personal issues in North. Only women. Yeah, you girls just played me. But the main point is, when it comes to the whole music and the vibe of the UK, it felt like we're different, but we're together. You understand? We were different, but we were together. We respected there, we respected there, from there. Now, the next generation up, because of all how there was no money in music back in the day. Not much anyway. Only a small amount of people could be getting paid. You know what I mean? But now there's millionaires doing music. Millionaires. So many different people, so many different artists, so on and so on. But they all sound very similar. So I can get a rapper from South London, or in Brockley, Lewisham area, and get a rapper from Northwest, Stonebridge, and they sound similar. No, not similar, they sound the same. The examples. You can't now differentiate the difference between there and there, and that's why the music scene, for me personally, has gone dead. I'm not trying to hear the same song like 55 times. Like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not doing it. So what's happening is that because there's a downfall in music, now people are going to downfall in music. Clubs have closed down. People are not getting paid as much anymore. So people are not going out as much. One cocktail nowadays like 15, 20 pounds. The more you buy three, that's 60 pounds. Plus food, plus travel, plus Uber, surcharge. The vibe is dead. No one wants to go out. No one wants to do anything. And that shows from the music as well. I remember back in the day when you hear a song, oh, I can't wait to hear this in a rave. I'm gonna go. Remember those days? Done. Absolutely done. So that's also had an effect. You know, prices going up and from prices going up from travel, from food, from entries, from drinks. I've stopped people going out. You know, and where the club music in America is different. But even in America, rappers declined. Because there's nothing new. Like every 10 years, I think there should be something new. You know what I mean? Drill was new. Drill had its time, still has its time, still got some sick drill rappers. What's new? There's like a lot of singers coming up from the UK now, they sound like Amy Winehouse. All amazing singers. All of them are amazing singers. But they sound like Amy Winehouse. You know, I want to hear something different, my opinion. There are artists that's doing it, like Deme, Feel Soul, more others, many others. I can't think off my head right now because, you know, the pressure of being on camera and thinking at the same time, crazy. But the main point is, that's why the UK, that's why London, I don't know about Birmingham, Manchester, Nottingham, I don't know any of those places, what's happening in their scene. I'm feeling more like I prefer Manchester rappers now and Birmingham rappers now, just because it feels more authentic. And I'm not talking about street stuff or this and that. It feels like they're enjoying making music, in my opinion. So, bro, the music scene is dead. And that's what everyone's on YouTube now doing. Like, I started a podcast 2 years ago, yeah? And the plan I had for it was an amazing plan. But because of my co-host, things didn't play out. I started another one called What Are Friends For? What Are Friends For is an interview show where I interview people, my friends. I got numbers, doing quite well. And then it came to a point when people saw me doing quite well, they said, I'm not going on your show unless you're paying me, or what am I getting out of it? I'm just starting. I can pay, if you want a bill, I can pay you a bill. I don't mind paying you a bill. But every time I record in the studio, it's £250. Engineering this and that, every time I record. So I made sacrifices. I didn't go out certain places, this and that, because I wanted this. But because everyone is so hungry and don't want to put in their own work, rather eat of yours, they find different ways to not put your stuff down, but they will say stuff like, oh, if I go on your show, you know, it's gonna pop off this and that, whatever. What am I gonna get? Bro, that's not how it works. Unless you are a known figure, I understand. You know what I mean? You do deserve your coins, because at the end of the day, I'm using your online leverage for my show, for my purposes. So me paying for that, cool. You do it for me on the strength, cool. But this is the effect that's happening in the UK now, in London. UK, London. No one wants to work as a team anymore. Everyone has to be everyone has to be the main spotlight. And it's clashing. So much clashing. But people are not working with other people. So music are not being made. The grime scene, for example, Chip, Scorcher, them man there, fire. I want to see the next generation. I want to see the next private radio man them. The 15, 16-year-olds. I've seen some, don't get it twisted. Like, you know what I mean? Chips fire, Scorcher fire, Frisco fire, Skepta fire. All of them are old grime MCs, artists, whatever. The numbers. But just my personal thing is, what's the next? It feels like, well, I don't want to say it, but it feels like certain artists that are big now, why for that, are no. I honestly think that they're in the way. You know what I mean? They're in the way for the next generation. Because people are not going to listen to the next generation of grime MCs while the main ones are still hanging. And it's not their fault. Like, this is nothing to do with them. This is reality. Spade to spade. So, I don't know. We just need to figure out, because now everyone's a reviewer. Everyone's on YouTube. Everyone's doing this, everyone's doing that, everyone's trying to get paid. I get it. But it just looks so messy. Bouncer has his thing. He's found his niche. Clue's found his niche. Bouncer's already said he's not very well at articulating himself, but the work rate has outshined that. Clue, he's just getting in the game. Tanks, he's doing other things, so he's not doing the exact same thing as Bouncer or Clue. So they made their own, all doing the same thing, but they all made the different lanes in a sense, you know what I mean? For me, the reason why I did review is because I couldn't find guests for my YouTube show. You know, that's the main reason why I did reviews and stuff, because it's easier for me to control. I've booked out studios and people have cancelled on me. I don't get my money back. Been cancelled twice. That's £500. Just like that, gone. They don't care. They didn't message me saying, "Yo, bro, let me pay for." Nope. Or let me send 20%. Nope. They didn't care. No one cares. And that's my thing. So we need to get back to the essence. You know, the whole Shea Borough thing right now is going crazy. The whole Shea Borough being exposed, Will and Helena being exposed, crazy. But it was bound to happen. All the stuff you guys put out, you know, would I go as far as Bouncer did? Me personally, no, but with different people. That's what he chose to do. You know, so I don't get why people are getting a Bouncer for that. Shea Borough has done some egotistical, narcissistic stuff, posting about certain things they shouldn't be posting about. My opinion. So anyway, guys, man, we just need to focus and just, as all content creators and getting paid off this, whatever you're getting paid off, YouTube stuff, I get it. The more controversy sells, sex sells, get it. And right now, the crunch is a crunch. I understand that as well. So I can't just say, hey, change your content because this is bad for the youth. No. And what I'm saying is, let's find our way around it. Like, don't have too many reviewers. Let's find something else. I haven't seen no content cooking show on YouTube consistently. I would love to see a consistent cooking show from someone. Week in, week out. Like, what's that woman's name again? What's that white woman's name again? There used to be, and she was very like sexual with food cooking. I think that could work amazing in the UK, in London. Beautiful woman, or I'm saying, oh, handsome, you know what I mean? Good looking, clean guy, whatever, and doing food content with great production. Again, production cost is high. I get it. So it's not as easy. I understand everyone's points. I can hear in my head, I can see in my head, everyone saying, but this, but that, but this, but that. This is our generation. We are the millennials. This is our generation. So we need to govern it properly. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, thanks for watching this. This wasn't meant to be like a review thing. You know, I'm just thinking of new ways of content, and I'm gonna start a new show again. Same thing what Friends for, but less computerized. You know, less bedroom rise. This is my room. I mean, what's this? This is where I sleep. That's my bed. That's my clothes. My corridor. These are my drinks that's gonna come out soon. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Anyway, guys, focus. But when you focus on your new content, look around. Don't mimic the next person because they got name. Bounce is gone, bruv. Bounce has been known for years. You know what I mean? Even if it's outside or inside, wherever, why for that? But okay. Shout out ads. I have to say shout out ads. Ads came from love, bro. He used to be around here, not here. My old mum's yard. See him around with the man, them wherever. He was younger than man. Yeah, younger than man. So you just see him around here and there. Fresh and these man. Gora, rest in peace. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. So rest in peace as well. So him copping the Lambo, I don't care what. I see people in the comments chatting about a poo. Leave him alone. He's doing his thing. He's got a youth, got a business. He's changed life around. Shout out to him a million times. Shout out to Az a million times. And he's from Brixton as well. That's the pride I have for that as well. So shout out to my man. And I will come there. I'll come there in a few months, not a few weeks. Let me slow down. In a few months. And they cut my watch. But anyway, stay blessed. Stay calm. How's your mental health? If you can't talk to someone, deal with it yourself. If you can't deal with it yourself, talk to someone. Everyone's going through something. You know what I mean? And there's always someone to listen. So, peace and love.